Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Regular viewers will know I review many photographic, audio and video related products. Well, today we're taking a look at a microphone. I've actually reviewed many microphones. I enjoy microphones. I'm not really an audio buff and I'm not an expert with audio by any stretch of the imagination. So I like audio, but it's nice and clean and I don't have to worry about doing hardly any, if any, post-processing. In this review, when I actually plug the microphone in, there won't be any post-processing done on the sound. What you hear is what the microphone's producing. Today I'm actually recording the audio as well as using the Saramonic Vmic Mini, which is what we're going to talk about, which is this microphone here. I'm using the Rode M5, it's here, and that's going directly into my Rode Rodecaster, and that tends to be my normal setup now. Then what I do, I sync the two together when I come to edit. I love the sound that the Rode M5 produces, and it's great for me. It's, you know, a great sounding sound, as it were. Now, the Saramonic Vmic Mini is a really compact, lightweight microphone. Here it is. You can see it's really compact, and Saramonic supply it with this sort of rubberized windshield. So let's see if I can get that off. There we go. So that's the Saramonic Vmic Mini. It's very reminiscent of Rode VideoMic Go, which I do have, and I will do a comparison between the two. But what I like about the Saramonic is it's a wee bit smaller, so you can see there that's the size, that's the capsule of a microphone. The shock mount is kind of built into the microphone, which is really nifty, but the windsock is really compact, unlike the Rode VideoMic Go. That's a really big, fluffy microphone. But the windsock for the Saramonic is just this tiny little rubberized thing. Absolutely superb. Now, it comes with two cables. So in the box, nicely packaged box, not that we use the box for filming, so I'm not a big fan of whether it's a good or bad box, but nicely packaged box. But inside the box obviously comes a microphone, the windsock, and you know, obviously instructions, all that nonsense. But it comes with another cable which is connecting to your phone. So I think they call that a TRRS or TRSS, TRRS. It's got an extra sort of connection on it, and that comes in the box, and that's, you know, that's good that it all comes supplied. And you get all of this for 55 quid. Here in the UK, it's 55 quid. I think that's extremely good value to be able to get much better sound from your videography. Because sound is so important. And I've always said it's ideal to get to get good quality sound, you need to get the microphone as close to the sound source as you can. And use, you know, half decent microphones. I mean, the Rode mics are great. I love them. I use a lot of them, as you see. I'm using a Rode M5 here, so I'm a big fan of Rode. But I'm becoming quite a big fan of Saramonic. But getting back to this microphone, this is the Saramonic, as I say, Vmic Mini. I did recently do a review of a Saramonic Vmic recorder, and I'll put it up here somewhere. So if you're interested in that product, it's much bigger, but it's got a built-in audio recorder. Now, I purchased this to predominantly use with my ZV-1. And you can see the ZV-1 comes with a cold shoe. Well, it's actually a multi-interface shoe, so it works great with Sony microphones. But that fits on there nicely, nice good fit. Plug in the cable in the back, and then that'll just plug directly into the side of the camera, because the ZV-1 has got a mic input, and that is great because the RX100s, other than the RX100 7, which is pretty much double the price, and isn't really video centric, it's more photo centric than video centric, but that plugs into the side there, and you've got an extremely compact, high quality microphone for doing your vlogging. The microphone takes its power from the camera, so that's great as well. You don't have to worry about batteries, you don't have to worry about turning it on. And if you look on the back of the camera there, you can see, hopefully you can see quite clearly that the audio levels are flickering and they are showing, and it does support manual audio control. I've got that turned down quite low actually, so you can turn that up and down, and it does support that. and that's another great feature. I try to use manual audio wherever I can, to, you know, you don't get that auto gain sort of hiss when it boosts up the level when there is nothing to record. No audio there, if you know what I mean. It boosts the level up. So yeah, great little microphone. Now, I did some filming back in the office using this little microphone, so have a listen back at me to see what you think of it. So I've come into a different environment. I'm now in my office and I've got the Saramonic Vmic Mini plugged into the ZV-1, still using it on the ZV-1. I really like it with the ZV-1 because it's a nice compact microphone. Plugs directly into the ZV-1 as it has got a mic input. This microphone does actually need a camera that has got a mic jack, but you plug it in. The ZV-1's got manual audio control, and I've got it set to around about 17 on the Richter scale of the Sony system. So, and looking at the needles, that looks okay. And a great thing with the ZV-1, I can use manual audio control. It's a nice light microphone, it's compact. As I said before, it doesn't require batteries, it takes the power from the actual camera. That could possibly be problematic with the little Sonys, purely because there's a piddly little battery in the Sony, so you may not get such a long runtime on it. But that's the sound quality here in the office. I've just got window light coming in through the window. I haven't lit it, but that's more to do with the visuals than it is the audio. Obviously, it's totally to do with the visuals, nothing to do with the audio. But I'm fairly close to the lens, probably about 2 foot away, maybe not quite that. So it's not quite a vlogging environment because I'm not hand holding the camera. It is on a tripod and I've got image stabilization turned off for that very reason. But I'm relatively close to the camera, so there's a sort of distance I think would be comfortable with that particular microphone. And yeah, that's the Saramonic Vmic Mini connected to the ZV-1. I will plug it into the Sony A7 III, my full frame camera, purely to, it's not going to make any difference, I don't think, because we're more we're more listening to the audio as opposed to looking at the visuals. But yeah, that's the Saramonic Vmic Mini. I'm now using the ZV-1 with the Saramonic Vmic Mini plugged into it. I'm actually looking at the ZV-1. These other cameras are just picking up generic shots. I don't know which ones I'm going to be using actually, and I'm not recording any sound at all with my Rodecaster. I've not even set it running, so I am reliant on the audio from the ZV-1 using the Saramonic microphone. Now I guess it's probably about 2 to 3 foot away from me. So ideally, obviously you'd like it a bit closer than that, but that's kind of, I think that's kind of representative to how I would want to use it, because I don't really do vlogging. So it's ideal to have it on the camera. I'm looking at the audio levels. I've got them set to around about 18 on the Sony Richter scale, so bit high than I would normally like, but it is, you know, it's a condenser electric microphone. It's not a dynamic microphone, so it does require power, and as I say, it does take the power from the camera, which I do find really, really good. I haven't had to worry about batteries. Although saying that, the Rode Video Mic Go does exactly the same thing. That takes the power from the camera as opposed to relying on AA batteries. They always die on me. I've never got a spare one, you know, right pain in the butt. And particularly the ones that take the 9-volt batteries, I find them a real pain in the butt, because I very rarely have got spares, you know, in the studio or with me. So here we go. That's the Saramonic Vmic Mini, and I think it's a great little microphone. But you be the judge. I'm not going to do any post-processing with the audio. What you hear when you watch this back is exactly what's come out of the camera. The only thing I might do is boost the level slightly, because I've got a feeling its level might be a bit low, or I might have to reduce it slightly. But I'm not going to make any adjustments to equalization, bias, voice, or anything of that nature. It is what it is. So there we go. That's the Saramonic Vmic Mini. Now back to the main review. So here we go. that was the Saramonic Vmic Mini. I will put a link to my Amazon affiliate page. So if you do want to purchase this particular microphone, you can buy it through Amazon, and if you use the Amazon affiliate link, I earn a few pennies. It don't cost you any more, but I earn a few pennies, and it's really, really appreciated. And I think you wouldn't be disappointed with it. It's a lovely, lovely little microphone, and 55 quid represents, I think, excellent value for money. So there we go. As for the Saramonic Vmic Mini, if you like my channel, please subscribe to this channel. That really does help me a lot, and I love every subscriber, and I'm getting some really positive feedback and positive comments. That is also really, really appreciated and really helpful. So please subscribe if you haven't already done so, and hit the like button if you like the content of my videos. That's really brilliant, and if you like this video as well. So there we go. Thanks very much for watching, and stay tuned for more videos relating to video and photography. Thanks very much. Bye for now.